A state of emergency in New York City.
New York had just surpassed 7,000 COVID cases,
the most cases in the state,
and 35 COVID-related deaths.
This is overwhelming the city's hospitals and first responders.
The virus was spreading fast.
The number of cases doubling in the New York City area overnight.
Fear was setting in.
The community spread dynamic is unpredictable and worrisome.
Then Governor Andrew Cuomo had seen enough and did the unthinkable and ordered New York to be shut down completely. It was March 20th, 2020.
Today we're bringing it to 100% of the workforce must stay home. And when I talk about the most drastic action we can take, this is the most drastic action we can take.
New York would soon become the global epicenter of the COVID outbreak. 3 years on and 6.5 million COVID cases and more than 61,000 deaths later, what lessons have been learned?
This pandemic has a silent pandemic associated with it. And those are the individuals that have gotten infected with COVID-19 or suffering from long COVID. And even those individuals that have recovered from their initial infection and now are at higher risk for cardiovascular and lung damage and liver damage and kidney damage.
But she also points to 4 other lessons. First, the strain on hospital staff and supplies. Second, changing people's behavior with social distancing and mask wearing. Third, how COVID hit the economically disadvantaged harder than others. And fourth, how misinformation affected the pandemic response. There are some positive lessons. Before the pandemic, it was widely believed it took at least 5 to 10 years to create a new vaccine and then bring it to market. But with the COVID-19 vaccine, it proved that it can happen in a lot less time.
It's kind of incredible to think about just how rapidly we had functional vaccines for the nation and that were then able to contribute to society.
New York's current governor, Kathy Hochul, last month ended the mask mandate in hospitals that had been in place for nearly 3 years. But her office still sends out daily COVID updates. On average, around 10 people still die every day in the state that was once the epicenter. Gabriel Elizondo, Al Jazeera, New York.